Okay, so we're going to fill them now. So we've got them blind baked. Make sure there's no lots of bits of rice in them or anything. They should be golden brown or light brown, not too well cooked. So we're going to fill them with 3 different things. So we're going to make some pastry cream first. So first, this is going to be for the whole class. We're going to separate 4 eggs. So the easiest way, put it through my hand here. I only want the egg yolks. That's not very good because I've got a little bit of the egg yolk in there, and that means it won't whip up because I'm going to use that for some meringue. So what I'm going to have to do now is get another bowl. If that happens, you should get another bowl. So I've got an emergency. So now I'm going to do them over here. Yeah. And then the egg yolk goes in here. Then I would normally put them in here. But we should have another bowl here just in case I break another one. I don't normally break them. But if you do this, that's what you should do. Because if I break this one here, then I've broken all the egg whites. That one will be alright for something, but it's no good for meringue now. Another way to do this is between the eggshells, like this, as you probably heard before, or you can get a bottle and do it like this, but I just normally, if you're doing 20 or 30, that you might have to do. So there's the egg yolks. So what we're doing here is whisking up egg yolks. You can't see that, just whisk all that up, cheers, with a high-speed whisk as fast as you can, go on full speed. So while that's whisking up, we're heating up the milk. So this is the pastry cream. Now we don't have some full fat milk. I've got some here, so let's make it 2 things. You see there's some in the fruit. I'm heating the milk up here. I've finished with the eggs here, so I've thrown the eggs in the bin. You don't want them. You need to wash your hands if you touch raw eggs. So I need to wash my hands. Now, these ones are famous for having strawberries in. The only trouble with strawberries, can you bring my orange yellow from over there, please? Thank you, my one. You'll know which one mine is. So, one I'm filling with cream. So I'm filling this one with cream. I'm going to fill one with custard. And this is like normal custard. And I'm going to fill one with pastry cream. Right, so I've got one cream, custard, and this one's going to have pastry cream in. So the pastry cream is the hardest one to make. I'm heating the milk up, the milk's boiling. So we've got 4 egg yolks and some sugar, a little bit of corn flour and a little bit of normal flour. Whisk that up. Now I'm going to do this. You're going to stir it for me. You can stir on Ella's cooker. Do you want to just put it? So you can see this here. I'm whisking this up. Now I'm going to put the hot milk in. Boiling milk, or more or less boiling. But I have to be careful that it doesn't sort of scramble the thing. So I switch it on. This might go too thick, right? So I've got the milk out ready. When I made it yesterday, it was a little bit thick, so I'm going to got some milk ready or some cream into. The thing is, it's runny at the moment. This needs to be thick, so it only gets thick once it's heated up. So Louis here is going to stir it. Is it on high? You're going to stir it. Is there one on high there? You're going to stir it now. So I'm going to stir this for a minute, just while he heats this up, because it's going to take a while for it to heat up. So this is still runny. This will get as thick as that type of normal custard. I don't know if you can see the cooker from there, but I'm going to show you it once it thickens up. If it goes a bit lumpy, we just get a hand whisk and hand whisk it, because if you don't stir this, you have to continually stir this, otherwise it suddenly gets real thick at the bottom, because it gelatinizes. It's called gelatinization. The flour only really works, especially the custard powder or the corn flour, works when it gets hot. So it's getting thick now. It's just like normal gravy stroke custard, but it will get even thicker. And if it gets too thick, I'm going to think that normally you put some vanilla in this as well. I don't know if we put corn flour in it or if you put custard powder in it today, because custard powder is actually just corn flour and vanilla essence and yellow food colouring. Actually, I'm not going to use that one, I'm just going to stir it. So it's nearly thick. And to stop it getting a skin, I'm going to put it back in this bowl here, because the heat of the pastry cream will pasteurize the eggs. So this is about the right thickness, and I'm going to show you it. So as you can see, it's gone thick now, right? So this is in a real pot place, they would use this. So we've got cream, famous, custard, obviously famous, pastry cream, not so famous for you youngsters, but if you spoke to all chefs, they definitely know what this is, and this would be far superior. Has anybody got any orange zest left?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, bring me your orange zest, because we're going to flavour it with some orange zest, yeah? Because normally we put vanilla in it, and you could put all different flavours in this. I say, I just going to put that in. So we're going to put a little bit of orange zest in it, because otherwise, we've normally put vanilla essence in, and they didn't have any from ours when we first ordered. So that's done now. So to get it out of the pot, so everybody can have it. And what I'll do is, I'll go round, I'll get Miss to go round, and as you can see this, look, all the pastry cream, we're going to get it all out in a minute. And to stop it getting the skin on, believe it or not, but we're not going to wash this pot up at the moment, we're going to get it all out with a spatula. I'm just going to leave it here. We can sprinkle it with a bit of sugar. Hopefully Miss not taking the sugar away. Probably has. We'll get some, when we see Miss next time, we'll get some sugar. Because that will save it getting the skin, because it'll get a skin on it. Or you can cover it. So this is the pastry cream, that's about the right consistency. Normally you leave it to go cold. So we're going to have one with pastry cream. So we've got 3 different fillings, so you don't have to put in. I would say this is the best one, but you youngsters have probably never heard of it before. So I've got one here, and I've got strawberries. Normally I would cut these in half, but where I'm going to make it the same as you, because I'm going to cut the cost down of it, because the strawberries are expensive. And we don't do this with these really, normally. Even this is the most popular type of tart. And you see these up quite, oh, we've got quick gel as well. So we've got this here. This is called quick gel. It's 200 millilitres of water we need for this. So get a saucepan. We might have to finish off this after, yeah?
Could you please get my pie crust out?
Oh, I can get your amount of that, cheers. So they're in this oven, are they? Yeah, they're definitely done, they're done. So I'll put them there on the cooling rack, they're done. Has anybody else got them in the oven? Anybody else got them in the oven? No. Yeah, are they done? No. So you might need to take them out. So we've got this. Not strong enough to open it, not a bit weak today. In there, 200 millilitres of either fruit juice or water. So 200 millilitres is a can of Coke is 330. Just to show you 200 millilitres. We bring this to the boil, and then we let it cool down. I'm not going to be able to do that for another few minutes, but I'm going to send you away and we'll do that bit in a minute. So that's front left. Bring it to the boil, and then you can put a bit of extra sugar in it as well. And then we just let that cool like jelly. That's like a jelly that goes over the top, but not normal jelly, like a jelly. And then we're going to fill these. So strawberries. I'm going to slice it. Like I said, normally you just put them in half, but you've only got 2 to 3 strawberries each, because there's only left. Oh, Mrs. Miller's be dishing them out. Miss, can you go and give them 2 strawberries each, Miss? Yeah. And we also need some sugar. Because I need the sugar for the, there's meant to be a bit of sugar in this, and I'll put some sugar on top of the guys. So strawberry on one. Look, so 2 strawberries was enough to cover it. Look at that. Now the next one, orange. We've got the orange. So the orange can go on the pastry cream. All the way round. We've got a pear bakewell. Now I've got a couple of blueberries actually on the table. Where's the blueberries? There's a little bag of blueberries. I'm going to let you have, there's not many blueberries here, we'll have 2 each. These are good because these can just go in the middle, only if you like them. Blueberry in the middle of that one, blueberry in the middle of that one. This one here, banana. So banana goes well with this. If you've got lots of orange, you can have a third of a banana. We haven't got much banana. That's going to be enough banana for me. Watch this. Slice it up thinly. Once the banana, if you leave it, it goes brown, so we need to put something straight on top of this, either lemon juice or something, but what would be better is, we've got some apricot jam, so I'm going to heat some apricot jam up and put on the top of that, and the air won't get through and stuff it going brown. So we've got an orange one, a banana one, and a strawberry one, or, if you don't like any of them, you can have another piece of pear for one. Any questions? But they do need glazing. That one's getting glazed with apricot jam, that one would have orange quick gel, but we've only got strawberry. This one's going to have the red jelly, which I'll show you in a minute. So get to as far as you can. Everybody know what to do? So what I'm going to do, I'll go round doing the pastry cream. Go.